Most of the memories come from when we would go on Sunday afternoon for the matinee, and that was the only place us kids could go. And if you didn't go to the movies, you were kind of felt left out because that's where everybody went. And the unique thing about it, I believe you could only get popcorn at the theater, so they used to allow us to come out of the front doors and go to our left, and Margie Gajewski had a little sweet shop, and we could buy candy or ice cream, and they'd let us back into the movies to watch the movies. And I remember old movies like Ma and Pa Cattle, Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello, and then we'd have The Long Ranger. Some of them were in black and white, but it still was, it's embedded in my mind that that was the place to go. Well, I would think it's probably could handle probably 300 people. It was fairly good size. I don't believe it had a balcony, but you can remember the slant because it slanted towards the front, and then you had the big screen. And the screen, oh boy, I'll bet it's got to be like the stage at the old gym in Pulaski, the old high school, so it was quite large. And then you'd look up and you could see the ports where the camera was shining and stuff like that. And then they always had the newsreel. I can even remember going with my mother to go to the movies. They had a movie called Kon-Tiki, and I remember going to that, and that was in color. And boy, to watch a movie in color was really something. And it was special because I could go with my mother, and then my sister the next time would go. It was a treat for us to go to. Oh yes, I would probably be about 14 years old, 12 years old. That would be like in 1950, I would have been 10 years old. So it was through grade school, 8th grade, and into high school. And then of course, when you got into high school and you dated, well, you took the girls to the movie. That was the place to go. You know.
I remember the tickets were 10 cents. I think I saw Swiss Family Robinson because I remember the big snake coming out of the water and the guy trying to wrestle it.
Well, I remember on the day that Kennedy was shot, on that weekend, or perhaps it was that evening, was that a Thursday? I remember walking to the Pulaski Theater. I was going to go to the movie, and I met Gary Klubuski as we were walking towards the theater, and we conversed a little bit about the tragedy. I don't remember what movie we saw, but I remember the walk to the theater.